Good evening, Miss Krystal, and welcome to your abundance reading. So, I was trying to change the frequency on the channel because I was like, what is this weird ass video that's going on? It's like waves and like overlay or whatever. But my remote wasn't letting me. But I finally got to click and see, like, what is the frequency? It's like clouds, it's a dove flying, it's all this random stuff, right? But it said like gratitude frequency. So I'm like, all right. And trying to connect it to this reading. So I'm like, what does that mean for what I'm supposed to say here? But does your worry match your gratitude? Was sort of the message I got. But the way it came through was every time that something goes wrong or that you're in a tight space or things are uncomfortable, do you allow the feeling of those things to fester with worry? Or do you look back at the times where you thought you could not? And I think we discussed this last time. Do you look back at the times where you thought you weren't going to get through and remember, this is just like that time. So what I'm feeling now is residual fear for some other times when maybe things didn't go the way I wanted them to, because sometimes God let his children fall so they can appreciate how he helps them back up. So it seems like in a really like gaslighty way, but not gaslighting because it's leading you in the right direction. You are being guided to open up your financial funnels and possibilities for your life by replacing the negative thoughts you have with positive things. Like if you're going through something you don't want, say, that is not even what I want. And then start thinking about what you want instead and leave it at that. This is absolutely going to take some practice. So let's start from the beginning or from the top. I'm going to start with the money manifestation. For what you need to do to pull more abundance all the way around into your life. So sometimes your money and even abundance or prosperity in itself is not necessarily money. It can come through in discounts and people giving you stuff. You coming across a house that's like 100,000 off what it was supposed to be, and it happens to be the kind of house you want. It can come through in any way, shape, or form. You just have to be at the place where you hope that anything is possible comes through. So what does Miss Krystal need to know about her financial or abundance funnels at this time? So we talked about you starting a business, right? And the steps you need to take towards that. The lock is a fear of failure. It says, your fear of failure can be very crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. They on that ass tonight, man. You can't come fully into your own power if you rely on the financial support of others. This is in regards to the job that you currently have, because you are naturally a teacher. Everything that you have learned in the healthcare field is meant for you to share with others, and sharing it in the way that you are not bound to the rules and regulations that are sort of set forth by like big pharma and stuff. So teacher says you have a natural ability to impart knowledge and guide others towards their own inner light. That is the key to release or to unbind any debt you have. It's like that teaching field, or you sharing knowledge, is going to be I'm picturing like a shovel to start pulling your stuff out, like a little extra money here and there for whatever. I thought about you the other day, right? And I got the message that you just need one solid product, like one match to start an explosion. What is one thing that you can create in that kitchen based upon what you know that you could sell that would treat whatever the issue is all the time? And that's what you would be talking about all the time on your platform. Like, did you know such and such? Did you know such and such? Like facts about the thing that your product is curing, or ways that it can be taken care of. You only need one big idea to create an empire, or a passive income, which is probably easier for your mind to like sort of take in. A passive income that will knock out the debt. The only thing holding you back, just closed-minded, goes with this fear of failure. So in a way, it looks like you have locked yourself out of your own inheritance by not using the key to open the door. So sometimes you fail to see the infinite possibilities and opportunities that are available to you. Let's see how we can unlock this, right? I don't like that for you because it's like there's a vault of money waiting for you and no stress. And look, financial freedom literally popped up at the bottom, right? In your crown. And keep in mind, your crown is your intuition and the thing leading you to your own gold mine at this time. So we need to figure out how we can unmask. Let's start with the shadow one. So how can Krystal unlock or unblock her abundance funnel at this time? In the most hood rat way, my mind just started playing Boosie. She got her own house. She got her own car. She worked hard, 2 jobs. That's a bad broad. It's like, do you take for granted your own independence? Do you not realize how wonderful it is that you've been able to achieve all of this on your own? Like, even the fact that other people ask you all the time for your help and your assistance is because you're the stable one. You're the one that has it together. You have it. Like, you don't have it to give, but you have it to give because you always make a way to help other people, even though you felt like, oh, I did not have this to give, right? You got it, sis. And maybe that's what the gratitude is. Maybe you need to look around and realize all the things that you have accomplished and achieved on your own without anybody else's help. Because who does Krystal call when she needs help? God. So, what are the blocks here? So, ma'am, I almost dropped my little deck. More clouds. Stress relief music. So, the first thing, an outlet for your anger. What physical activity do you do? Do you have exercise? Would you be a kickboxing girly? It does seem like you need to punch the air though, like just in general. So, your expectations are not met. This creates frustration. Express it in a healthy way. You need release for growth and balance. You see that? That looks like a trainer. And keep in mind, what you need to open your financial funnel sometimes doesn't even look like anything financial. Like sometimes you might be looking for a job, right? And it's not working, it's not coming. But it's because the left hand needs to be washed before the right hand can receive, would be the best way for me to say that. So in your case, you have some pent up energy in your root, which is probably going to come out with this full moon. In some way, shape, or form, it's going to be triggered out. But you're going to realize, oh my goodness, I need to do something about this anger and these feelings that I don't allow myself to feel because I feel like I'm being put in such situations that I can't do anything about. So you just swallow it. You got to throw it up because that energy is ruining your hope. This is the bad omen card. But this is when you feel like ominous, where you feel sort of blah about life. And it says, even the sweetest birds harbor fierce intentions, self-deceit, illusion, secrets. Skeptic is the word that just came to mind. Like even if there was a gift horse in front of you, you would definitely look it in the mouth. You'd be like, okay, so what's the cost for this? Because you've been through a lot, and that's understandable. But how much of that has actually ended up turning out in your favor based upon where you were sitting right now? That's just the message I keep coming up to. Like no matter what tried to thwart you or what came unexpected or any of that, you're still standing. And you're standing pretty too. Lovely skin. You don't look like what you've been through. All of that counts as stuff you can be like, because how many people have been through what you've been through and they live on the street right now singing they shoulda, coulda, wouldas with a cup. That's all I'm saying. So find wholeness in accepting your light feelings and your dark feelings. Love people, but sometimes you gotta cuss people out too. You can't dishonor the full spectrum of your feelings and call your abundance in, is what I'm getting. Because, say for instance, your anger or your depression is supposed to show you that you're going in the wrong direction. So you go into depression, you can no longer move. You can't get out of bed in the morning, you can't do nothing, but that's stopping you from going in the wrong direction. If you were supposed to use that as a signal, your emotions as a signal, and you start taking pills for your depression or something, you just blocked out the receiver that was letting you know you're going in the wrong direction. So you spend 10, 20, 30 years continuously going down the wrong path because you just avoided the feeling that was supposed to tell you, like a GPS, wrong way. You're going away from who you wanted to be, what you wanted to do. Honor your feelings. The more you honor them with peace, like I am fucking pissed. Nobody talk to me right now. Okay, instead of sucking it up like I'll handle it, it'll open the door for you. Crazy as that sounds, it's an energetic block. And it's also a fear block, and all of that is in your root chakra. The anger energy, the fear energy, the closed-minded even, but because that's leading you towards skepticism. Skepticism is a Martian trait, if you will. It's in the root, it's in the Aries thing, it's in the reptilian brain that's in survival mode that believes all I can have, all I can do is this, because that's all I know. It's closing out the possibility of anything else coming in new for you. And that's what you need, and that's what you deserve. So how can Krystal clear this block up? How can she clear this block up? Go kick a soccer ball. You need an activity that is just for you, just to relieve that out your body, just to like, you know what I mean? So, sacrifice and reclaim is the first one. And let me show you this. It looks nothing like the happy clouds and waves and doves and rivers that are going across this TV right now in this video. So your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim balance and nurture yourself by standing in your power, right? Next one, spiritual guidance. This means when you hear a message in your head, and you know how good your messages come through, your dreams even tell you stuff all the time. You actually go with them or believe what they're saying to you. So co-creation is the tiny word underneath. Your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist you and to help you evolve into your authentic self. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you. They ask that you remove any limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. Open your heart and listen. It seems very much, Krystal, like you recently just said, like, whatever, just like fuck it, nobody talk to me right now. But you said it spiritually. You didn't say it in the 3D or to anybody, because you don't want to make anybody feel bad. But you have no problem telling your spirit team, like, I don't want to see no more 1111s. I don't want to see no more 555. I need like something in the 3D. I need a breakthrough. But that beautiful job you just got was supposed to be a big sign. Look what you did. Look how far you came. You wanted something and you got it. So in order to protect yourself and your energy, better boundaries and communication. No is a spiritual protection, especially in your case. You were raised in a way that made you feel like you had to be everything for everybody. Even you having your first child, when you did, you got used to self-sacrifice. What you did for survival won't get you into thriving. It's not going to get you where you're going at all. As a matter of fact, it's going to wear you down until you don't feel like doing anything at all, and then you'll get that depression energy again. I get that you like have to starve that or stave that off a lot, but it's because I'm trying to tell you, baby, you're not doing enough for you that makes you happy in your own life, and that's not what God wants for you at all. You're supposed to have some joy in your life. You can help other people, but that's not your central purpose, to just be there to be like a sacrificial lamb all the time, man. So what empowering message can I send Krystal off with today to bring her into alignment with her abundance? Oh, let's mess that all up. All right, feel like drum roll, please. Second time, open your heart again. Your heart is safe. Put down your defenses. Let go of the fear of vulnerability. Open your heart to receive the love of others. Allow yourself to have new experiences. Girl, you need to be out there kickboxing. You need a trainer. You need somebody there with you. Because doing it on your own, you're going to be like, no, you need somebody that coaching you on, somebody like boosting you, like, right? Forgive. I don't know who this is for, but you will. This is once again clearing out your energetic blocks that can open your prosperity, your wealth, all sorts of stuff like VIP treatment, random places, discounts, unexpected tips. Like all of that could be coming in for you. You just got to move these blocks. So forgiveness says, set yourself free. Forgiveness is a powerful tool, an act of self-love. Forgive yourself and others. This transformative release will unburden and heal your heart. All of this is about your heart being tired. Even this clearing. You need to do a burning ritual during this full moon. Burn all the stuff that you no longer want in your life. And like, not like actually this stuff, but like write down what you no longer want. The patterns that you no longer want to continue. And then set them on fire. Watch it burn. Like dance around it like Rumpelstiltskin. Be happy. You watch it burn. And then you put in some new habits that are going to do what you need to do going forward. So if you burn energetically all that stuff in there, you're going to need to go to some sort of like running, jogging, something, some activity or exercise that allows the energy to move out in some way, shape, or form. And you will see change, I guarantee. You just have to try. Believe it even though you can't see it until it arrives. So clearing says, debunk your life. Make room for what you want. Clear your space. Detox your relationships. Let go of what does not serve you both physically and emotionally. You see how happy she looks and how she sort of looks like Harley Quinn? Remember Harley Quinn got like so gone that she was just like, fuck it, I'm happy all the time. I'm not holding on to this pain or whatever, although that's a messed up example. She still was smiling all the time. That's the level of joy I'm feeling coming off this card. Like joy no matter what. Like I've been pushed so far through so many dark things, it don't even matter anymore. All of this is funny. So enjoy healing laughter. Find threads of joy in your life. Take hold of these threads and follow them. Allow yourself to feel good and have good humor in challenging situations. Because baby, if you don't find time to laugh and be happy, your heart is going to be so heavy that you will eventually have like physical heart issues. Stuff like that is your body saying, you know what, I've had enough of doing this game the wrong way. Take me out. And we don't want that. You got a whole business to run, right? One amazing product that does what you say it's gonna do, and you can talk about that thing a million different ways and make the money that you want to and segue out of your career. We got a two-year time span for you to build what you want so that you can move where you want to go. You've done a lot longer sentences in unhappy situations. You can do this, stepping into your purpose, man. Have a good evening.